In a world that just keeps demanding more and more from us, it is so easy to feel completely burnt out. And that's exactly why we're digging into Bree Groff's fantastic book, Today Was Fun. Think of it as a playbook for escaping that burnout cycle, not by working harder, but by rediscovering joy in our everyday lives. All right, let's jump right in.
So let me start with a question, and be honest with yourself. Are your days full, but not fulfilling? You look at your calendar, right? It's jam-packed. Meetings, to-do lists, errands. You are definitely busy. But when your head hits the pillow, do you feel that deep sense of satisfaction, or is it just exhaustion? That's the exact problem growth is tackling, the huge gap between just being occupied and being truly fulfilled.
And this really gets to the heart of it. On one side of the coin, you've got the productive day. It's all about the check marks, hitting deadlines, being efficient. But on the other side, you have the meaningful day, and that's defined by totally different things. Being present, feeling joy, and real connection. The problem is, our culture basically trains us to chase the first one, and we often sacrifice the second to get there.
Which leads us right into this idea of the productivity trap. It's a cycle that so many of us are stuck in, and a lot of the time, we don't even see it happening.
So what is this trap? Well, it's this. We're conditioned to celebrate the big things. The promotion, the graduation, finishing that huge project. And we get so focused on those giant milestones that we just blow right past the simple, everyday pleasures that are actually what make life feel rich and wonderful. We get so busy achieving that we completely forget to live.
So how in the world do we get out of this trap? Well, Bree Groff offers this really powerful solution. And it all starts by rethinking our entire relationship with one simple, maybe even underestimated word: fun.
This quote right here, it really changes the game. Fun isn't some silly indulgence or a reward you get after all the serious work is done. Groff argues it's an essential, conscious practice. It's something you do. It's a tool that literally shapes how you see the world and, get this, how productive you actually are. So let's be super clear on this new definition. Fun isn't about being frivolous. In this context, it's a foundational practice for a healthy, balanced life. It's what builds our resilience when things get tough, it unlocks our creativity when we feel stuck, and it is absolutely crucial for our overall well-being. And when you start doing this, the benefits are, well, they're transformative. You start to create real balance, not just shuffle your schedule around. Your whole focus shifts from just striving for the next thing to actually enjoying the journey. And maybe the best part? You start to find that deep fulfillment in the small, ordinary, everyday stuff. Okay, this all sounds great in theory, doesn't it? But the big question is, how do we actually do it? This is where we get practical. Let's dig into the action plan that turns this philosophy into a real daily habit. The book breaks it all down into 4 really clear, totally doable steps. And notice, it's not about some massive, intimidating life overhaul. It's all about making small, intentional shifts. So let's walk through each one. First up, build daily rituals. This is all about being deliberate. Literally, schedule one small thing you genuinely enjoy into your day every single day. It could be listening to one song without doing anything else, or just stepping outside for 5 minutes. And here's the key. Treat these moments like essential energy rechargers, not distractions. Even just taking a minute to actually taste your morning coffee counts. Step 2, this is a big one. Redefine success. This means we have to consciously separate what society tells us success should be, the promotions, the milestones, from what actually brings us personal joy. Success isn't just a bigger title. Success is making your kid laugh or finishing a small project that made you feel proud. It's about celebrating your small wins. Next, we need to practice play. And no, this isn't just for children. It means letting yourself be a beginner again. Try a new hobby, pick up that guitar you haven't touched in years. It also means changing your mindset at work. What if you approached a tough problem with curiosity instead of just stress? And a huge part of this is sharing that joy. Celebrate those small wins with other people. And the final step is what makes it all stick. Reflect and capture. This can be as simple as keeping a fun journal. Just jot down one thing from your day that brought you a little bit of joy. When you look back at it after a week, you'll start to see patterns. You'll learn what truly makes you light up. And that's powerful, because then you can intentionally design more of that into your life. So, when you put all these steps together, you realize the goal isn't just to follow a list. It's about something much bigger. It's about adopting and really living a whole new mindset. And if you take away only one thing, let it be this. This is not about adding another chore to your already packed to-do list. Find fun should not be another box to check. It's a fundamental shift in perspective. It's about learning to see and create little pockets of joy in the life you are already living, right now. To really sum it all up, this line from the book just nails it. We live in this world that's obsessed with speed and achievement, and we so often feel like something's missing. Well, according to Groff, that missing piece, that feeling of completeness, it comes when we finally make fun a real part of the daily equation. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. Forget about next week or even tomorrow. Just think about today. What is one small, simple choice you can make that will help you say when your hit hits the pillow tonight, you know what? Today was fun.